Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the rift between William Samoei Ruto and his former deputy Rigathi Gachagua is widening. The war is escalating. At one point, Ruto talked about Rigathi Gachagua while hosting teachers at State House, and Gachagua got time also to fire back at William Ruto. This is what Ruto told the teachers, that at one point he had a deputy who used to say that he is not learned or educated. Now, he has a deputy who is learned and disciplined, and he is helping him to push the government agenda or projects. So Gachagua hakuwa amesoma. When you listen to his speech, of course, he's directing the attack to Gachagua. So Gachagua hakuwa amesoma, lakini akona deputy ambaye amesoma na anaelewa chenye anafanya.
Walimu hamjambo. Walimu hoye. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Huyu naibu wangu mnamuonaje? Ni noma si noma? Ni fire si fire? Unajua ukitaka kufaulu, ukitaka kufaulu, unatafuta deputy amesoma kuliko wewe. If you want to succeed, you put people around you who are more intelligent than you. Saa ile wanakusaidia kushine, you take the credit, wao ndio wanafanya job. Si ndio? Nilikuwa na mwingine alikuwa analalamika hajasoma. Nikaona ataniangusha. Lakini ndugu walimu, mimi nawakaribisha. Asanteni sana kwa kubali mwito wangu, munitembelee.
Now, Gachagua in response, he dropped a bombshell to William Ruto, of which majority of Kenyans will easily buy into that. I would want us to look in that response. But first, again, in another place, there is a damaging statement that William Ruto made, which might keep on haunting him. Ruto said that he is the most educated president ever that Kenya has had. And for that reason, there is no way he should fail as the most educated president ever. So he was literally bragging about education in comparison to other presidents that we have ever had. So, if you listen to William Ruto, then you compare to what he's doing in this country in terms of governance, then you can have an answer who is a better president.
There has never been an opportunity for a person with the experience I have, with the education I have, with the knowledge I have in Kenya. So I must do it. I must do all the difficult things that must be done in this country.
Now, I can tell you, Rigathi Gachagua's response to William Ruto has not a comeback. There's no way Ruto will again go to respond to Gachagua. If he tries that, then he is even making the situation very worse for him. This one has no comeback. Gachagua went on to say that, I've seen my former boss bragging about how educated he is. And he said that his deputy did not have education. Now he's doing a comparison, sorry for that, between William Ruto and the late president, Mwai Kibaki. Kibaki was well educated. He did a lot of development. He built the road, economy, education was almost coming free. Everything was working. People had money in their pocket. but he never bragged about his education. Now, the one bragging about how educated he is, he's now comparing in 3 years' time what he has been able to do. Abduction, extrajudicial killing, theft of public resource, destruction of healthcare, education system, and many others. So Gachagwa is concluding that Ruto, in terms of education, he has a PhD in lies and deception. He has masters in corruption and theft of public resources or bribery. He goes on to talk about his bachelor's degree in abduction, the issue of extrajudicial killing, and ordering people to be shot in the foot, in the leg. So Gachagwa has gone on and on and on to talk about Ruto's failures in an attempt he's trying to do, talk about, bragging about his education. He says Ruto has a diploma in mismanagement and destruction of the working systems. Zinafanya kazi. Alafu ako na certificate in wash and dividing the mountain. That is political. It's a political statement, but it explains a lot about Ruto's education and what he is doing on ground. That is Gachagua.
I saw my former boss yesterday bragging how educated he is and saying that his former deputy did not have education. That is why he could not help him. Mwai Kibaki, the greatest president Kenya has ever had, a great man, very focused economist, went to the prestigious Makerere University for his bachelor's degree. Later on, he went to the London School of Economics for masters. He performed as Minister for Finance and Economic Planning. A great man, a great leader. In his 10 years presidency, Mwai Kibaki never took the microphone to lecture the people of Kenya about how educated he was. He never. Yet, the things he did, everybody can see. As we drove yesterday on the Thika Superhighway, in reaching Muthaiga, we remembered Mwai Kibaki. When you look at Nairobi, the bypasses that Mwai Kibaki opened, you marvel at how focused a leader can be. It is during the reign of Mwai Kibaki that there was free primary education. It is during the reign of Mwai Kibaki, banks were hawking loans. You would go outside a bank and you find a tent. Some little nice pretty girl was calling you, please come, we give you a loan. There was too much money in the country, isn't it? All those who made money, I included, we did it during the reign of Mwai Kibaki. Not a single day did he brag and boast to the people of Kenya or how educated he is. When we look at the one saying how educated he is, in 3 years, the things he has done, abductions and extrajudicial killings, theft of public resources, destruction of the health system, destruction of the education system, gangs and militias harassing women all over. That, to him, is a benefit of education. So I was thinking about it last night as before I slept, and I analyzed at how educated this man is. With all his degrees and many, and I came to this conclusion. Yes, he has a PhD in lies and deception. He has masters in corruption, theft, and bribery. Bachelor's degree in abduction, extrajudicial killing, and ordering for people to be shot in the leg. The man has a diploma in mismanagement and destruction of working institutions. And he has a certificate in wash, tribalism, and dividing the mountain.
Now, I want to conclude this discussion, but before I do that, I have a quick and humble request. For those who are watching the channel and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Indeed, Gachagua has done a comparison, and he has hit William Ruto right on the head. Ruto might be educated, but how is he using that education? In fact, if the issue is about having the most educated person in a position of serving this country, then Ruto is the worst example that does not even encourage someone talk about his level of education when it comes to running the government. He has proved to be the worst. Go and look on how he's managing this country. Over taxation has made investors to get out of this country. It is making the civil servants and other people, to lack that confidence of the payslip. That's why Gachagua has been always saying that payslip has lost its dignity and he will restore it once he becomes the president. The issue of our taxation has made that the lack of trickle-down effect in terms of the economy thriving. When those who are employed and those who are in business don't have money, even the small micro enterprise business cannot thrive, including mboga on the ground. Wakati mwalimu amekosa mshahara, hata mboga haitanunuliwa pale chini, where is trickle down effect is nowhere to be seen. Even those who are running shops and supermarket, when there is no money, who will come to buy? If we are buying in a small quantities. So we cannot even make you to employ more people to run your business. So Ruto has destroyed the economy, the education system, the model of funding. Sasa hata Moi alikuwa mzuri kuliko Ruto. Namaanisha hivyo. The model of funding. He wants to temper with the issue of help. When you look on the system that Ruto is suggesting to bring, it is meant just to benefit few individuals who are connected to these politicians. Eti tunaangalia the most needy, the vulnerability. Ukikuja hata kwa primary ukiangalia wale watu huwa wanapata bursary in other areas, unapata ni wale wenye wako connection with the members of parliament and the MCS. Wale hawana connection, you get little or nothing at all. That system should not be there. Ruto should have made education free if he is the most educated person. And they want to prove that education is much important, it can help. And they find education doesn't go free because Kibaki had built a foundation. Akakuja akatoa edo afya. Now, sure, we are losing millions of money. He said shoot in the foot. If you see someone near a police station, he was echoing Kipchumba Murkomen's statement. There is a lot of abduction, forceful disappearance, kidnapping is happening under the watch of the president. Saizi tunasikia the other people from their own countries, kama kule kutoka Somaliland and the other places, are invading this country. They're abducting chiefs in this country under the watch of William and many other things. So, with all that, Gachagua cleverly destroyed William Ruto. And you can easily agree with Gachagua that Ruto, despite his education, he has failed the nation. So Ruto is giving education a bad name in as much education is so much important.